but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Yeah. Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
On third down, Rivers. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Black Knights use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. When you look at this defense, right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Connor on the read option. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a 1st down, but if you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. And you and I, partner, we got the full assignment this week, an unbeaten team against
it's too early. I ain't fumble that ball, brother.
These two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Now Rivers. That's swung out wide to Harris. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now they'll change things up. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. We'll get this up to about the 44. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. 2nd and 6. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers.
Oh, I threw it too early. I knew he was in the flat. He was in the flat. I threw it too early.
And they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They start with a give to counter, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. But you look at this defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Memphis in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Jackson. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson going to keep it running right.
Oh, this shifty motherfucker. Make him fumble.
And he has a
This
big
shifty
gain
motherfucker.
inside the 40 before being dropped. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here
Come on, get the fuck out of here.
First down.
So the hand got
Get
inside
out of
the face
here.
mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we
Get
saw this in
out
their
of here,
loss
bro.
last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, I couldn't
Screen
get in
pass
there.
to Connor.
I couldn't
Fights
get in
off the
there.
defender.
Oh, I saw it the whole way.
The 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On second down, Jackson. And this will be swung out
what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? I can't think of your damn name. Brooks Brown. Doodoo.
And his guys have
What's
taken
your
the
fucking
lead.
name? Because you ain't supposed to get beat.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in
Bolton.
the passing game?
You're not supposed to
You
get
create
beat.
mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands.
Anybody else
Oftentimes,
can
makes people
cool.
miss, gets that run after
Anybody
the
else.
catch, and off
Especially
he
not
goes.
against the running back.
Into the end zone. Extra
I
point
could
by
see if
Gay
it
is
got
up and
done
good.
Christian
The lead is now
McCaffrey
10-7.
or A-Chain. It's James Conner.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them.
Oh,
And for him, because,
yeah.
things went really well on that
That
first one, not so well on the
Hit
second
that one.
He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an
I was late
incompletion.
on the throw, but yeah.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Harris running straight ahead. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now they'll audible to something else. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now a 3rd and 6.
Way to play it, man. Way to play it. I saw you the whole way.
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big time read, big time play.
Close enough.
Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Funding is winning.
This is moving. Look at this. Look at this. Why is it moving?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways
because
you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
I got Lamar.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Sweat, I brought you. You're an extra blocker, and you didn't pop nobody.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Somebody said I rush passes, player. I don't know what you saw on my resume.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Play fake, Rivers. To the sideline and incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Show them left side, go. Cover 6, 9, wherever the shit is.
On the give, this is Harris.
My superstar guard runs past the guy.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They go play action. Rivers rolling to his right. Right side, Thornton with it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They hand this off to Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll try to throw here. Rivers setting up the screen. Harris. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second and goal from inside the 5. Harris.
Oh, you couldn't run him over?
He takes this from the 4 down to the 2. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A 19-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
You deserve.
That's good football right there, folks. Starting football Sunday off the right way.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Oh,
Nice
come
return,
on,
sets him up pretty
19.
good here right at the 30-yard line.
They're on the 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Rivers. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 8. They go play action with Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that boy
Oh, this
fast.
is taken in. It's complete.
That boy real fast. Is that 99?
Right sideline. Touchdown.
Yes.
A great play there.
But still, Bennett got 99 too. I might use
And the Blues
98.
have taken the lead.
I should have
And
manually
that
played
time he
that
came
and
out of the
just put
slot for that big
Chanel
play
on.
downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw
Oh,
there,
man.
partner, was what we
Draft him
call
back.
scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot.
I drafted him early because B took all my players. I think
You
it was
gotta
maybe
rank
the
him
second or
third.
third.
Second round.
Maybe the second round,
To give him
yeah.
a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one
He was
route.
graded a
Often against
5th
the safety,
overall,
you like your
5th
odds
round.
when he's running against the safety.
If you
His
can get him in
speed
the
usually
second or
wins,
third, he's
and it
definitely
did on
gone.
that play.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out
What
ends
is
up not
she
being a good
doing?
one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's
My
tackled
daughter's
at the
doing
20.
everything but sleeping.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Rivers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rivers.
Oh, he knocked it out.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an
Oh,
easy one to
my
hold on
goodness.
to.
Leonard.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
If you see it, do it. If you see it, do it. If you see it, do it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field.
I did not guard him again. Good pass. I didn't guard him again.
All the way in for the touchdown.
Didn't guard him again.
A big play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Blues are able to
That's the
strike
only one you got
quickly
to
to
guard.
add
Everybody
on
else
to their
can be
lead.
stayed with.
Here's
He's the
Gay
only
now to
one
add
with
the
special
extra point.
teams.
And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Blues 24, Black Knights 10. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it
Can you
away.
give me one? Can you give me one?
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
You put him on that.
And a
gas.
good
I
effort
do
on the
that.
return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd and 10. Rivers to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left.
Show me
side
some
here.
Najee. Good try.
Unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Get over there. Game, my dude just ran into nobody. Fumble. Running backwards. I need him to fumble it.
At their own 16-yard line.
In game, this kid don't have no fucking.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I need him to get jammed the fuck up.
Partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that
Beat him
one.
at the line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Connor. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 33 and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. St. Brown in motion right. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
As does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. That's taken on the 25. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Yeah, I shouldn't get run off when I call my play in time.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They run for it with Harris.
First.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Harris.
Get up.
And
Keep
he's
running.
eating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Rivers fires this into the flat, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll try to run with Harris. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now here's whistles and another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now receiver in motion left. Again, it's Harris. And defensively, as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Touchdown! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Black Knights have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another.
Oh, that's your pick, son. That's your pick, Campbell. You own it.
They have to be aggressive here.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And if you jam like I told you to, you've been there.
Play action. Now Jackson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
And on now is the punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll run again with Harris to about the 48-yard line.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here comes 2nd down. Now a toss play. It's Harris.
Why is he running with me? Turn upfield and block somebody, son. Turn upfield and block.
Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's 3rd down and 5. Here's Rivers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Rivers.
No, man. No. No.
Limited time left on the clock.
No, that is BS.
So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off.
I have the right to lead, my
Everyone better
guy.
be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Rivers to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now Rivers. It's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime. And because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the
Good
clock.
try.
You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field and brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. He's back to throw.
Oh, good catch, Hamilton.
Sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Nice.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Damn. Good read.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of
Please, game,
timeouts.
let me
We'll
see
see if
it.
they want to use them.
The win badge.
Yeah, bro.
Well, this ball game was close.
Oh, you found the first after the win.
Remember, it was neck and neck.
That was stressful. It was not fun. That was not a pleasurable experience.
Tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in?
I know if I would have threw it up,
Every step of the
he
way,
would have threw it out
the
bad.
pressure and
I
found a
didn't
way to
lead him
get
at
out of
all.
here with a win.
So for Memphis, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, it's their very first clunker of the year as they'll fall to 12-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the
If
Saints.
you don't,
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
25 minutes
Alongside
out there.
Charles Davis, we thank our
Yeah,
entire
that's
crew.
okay.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
this dude had a guy. That's just a good player. Gotta say good shark too. Yeah, shark's the one. Looking back at the shark's the one. Yeah, pick on the user. Oh, good though. Oh,